Do you remember what I look like naked? Describe it.
I saw you naked yesterday.
I know.
You were in the shower and you opened your legs and you go, look, I'm shaved.
Hey, yo, y'all motherfuckers too comfortable, man. Shit, y'all ain't even dating, bro. Hey, y'all see each other naked and shit. Like, don't you feel uncomfortable? Man, y'all should be ashamed. Like, after a shot, you gotta, give show some respect. You gotta, if you're not together, you gotta walk around like this. You know what I mean? Walk around like like this, Today's topic is cut. And what I've learned from cut is that you need to cut off some toxic relationships, should you be in one. My ex-high school sweetheart, truth or drink. Which to me is always very telling because it's always the truth. When you drink, you're kind of telling the truth in some way, you know what I mean?
I'm Matthew.
I'm Kay.
My name is Erica.
My name is Delvin.
We're high school sweethearts.
We dated for 3 years, and then now we're just friends.
Are you friends?
Yes.
Man, are y'all really friends? Man, I don't even know how you guys get these people on this show. I couldn't even begin to think about asking my high school sweetheart to come on cut with me, bro. She wouldn't even do this in private, let alone on a full-on TV network or social media network,
Occasionally hook up?
That's a fucking yes, bruh. See, that's toxic. I don't think it's hard or impossible to be friends with your exes, but casually hooking up, being there, it's not a good place to be. Well, maybe later down the line, like I'm saying, maybe a few years later down the line, but fresh relationships, you need to let that simmer, give it some time. It's like a nicely slow-cooked pork, my friend, if you let that thing sit in the slow cooker for not long enough, then that shit gonna be raw.
You broke up with me because you saw me as a brother.
I actually avoided him for a month before actually breaking up with him.
Hold up, pause. You broke up with him because you thought he was like your brother. That's cat, man. Why are you even dating the dude? The brother zone. The zone that's even more impossible to break out of than the friend zone. Unless you're a stepbrother.
He broke up with me because I sent him a picture with my friend's brother with his arm around me or something, which was completely harmless.
I felt like she intentionally sent it to set me off.
Do you think you overreacted?
Nope.
Yeah, my man, stick to your guns, brother. Okay, the thing with this is, I've been in those positions as well. Sometimes men and women, we tend to overreact sometimes when we're a little jealous, but there's like a line that you can kind of tiptoe over and not cross. So there's a point where jealousy is kind of cute. It means you care for them. And then there's the overreaction section where you get a bit too jealous, and that's kind of a red flag. But I've been in the position where I've overreacted where it's just completely nothing, and I've also been in the position where I have not overreacted because this person was purposely trying to set me off by sending me cryptic messages or cryptic photos. It's not just girls that do this, men do this too, but this is the prime example of high school shit. I ain't a fan of it, but...
You were dating someone else.
Oh, so was there cheating that happened?
Yes. Yes. No, you can't even deny that there was cheating.
Something about her gives off this cheating vibe too, you know what I mean? This girl, like, she's easily smiling and laughing about something like cheating, which is kind of a dick thing to do. I mean, hey, maybe it's just their relationship has evolved to that point. Sorry, their friendship has evolved to that point where they can just joke about their past, which is super cool. High school must have been eons ago at this point. But I think no matter how long you wait, there's still some sort of residual scars in the heart if you've been cheated on. Because, even for me, I definitely feel that even to this day.
You know how I found out about this too? I'm with a friend, and she goes, you don't deserve people who make out with random people in bathrooms. And I'm like, what are you talking about? And then you broke up with me over text the next day. Yeah, that was fun.
You can tell she's still a little bit salty about it. Girl, you don't deserve someone that sucks other people off in the Burger King toilets. Wait, what? What are you talking about? Wait, oh. It's over. Oh, it's me. Shit.
If we were to date now, do you think we would work out?
Perfect time.
I think we would. We've grown up together and we really know each other. So I think we would do a lot better.
I agree with that.
It would be good.
Oh, that dude is in love with this girl, man. I'm telling you right now. Okay, he drank the shot knowing because his answer is yes. He thinks they would work out, but obviously she doesn't want that. They must have had this conversation already, and she doesn't want anything more than a friendship. And then he's like, oh, yeah, hot. I mean, you can tell they've been hooking up. That's all I can say.
We are the least compatible out of everyone I've dated.
Really?
The least
That's just what your horoscope says, bro.
Man, shut the fuck up with your horoscope bullshit, man. Yeah, I don't subscribe to the idea of horoscopes being compatible. You see how defensive she got after her ex was like, look, you and I were the least compatible out of everyone we've dated. She wanted to still have that power and be on and put on that pedestal, be like, oh, what you talking about? That's you just trying to listen to your horoscopes or whatever. You know I was the best for you. She's the type of girl that knows that she's hot. Obviously, she's been showered with compliments, and well, it's clear that she's good looking enough to cheat. So she has this ego about her.
We live together.
Oh, I'm sorry. What? Y'all live together? Huh? You're trying to tell me you live with your ex-high school sweetheart? Man, you don't get the fuck out of here. That maybe if this was like 10 years in the future and you guys are professionals now and, you know, it just kind of worked out. Yeah, I'll give you the benefit of the doubt. But I'll tell you right now, there's going to be some weird chemistry going on, man. I can already feel it with these two. They've definitely been hooking up or something.
Like, we have a romantic friendship connection where we're okay being like doing those romantic things, going out on dates, holding hands, cuddling, but there's nothing sexual there at all. Like, we sometimes kiss when we're drunk, but it feels like I'm kissing a family member.
Okay, pause like fucking 10 times there. All right, first of all, you have a romantic, what was it, friendship, relationship? Wait, okay, but it's not sexual. That sounds like a relationship to me, buddy. You guys kiss when you guys are drunk, and you guys argue a lot as well, and you live together. Wait, is it just you two living together, or are you guys like flatmate situations? Because this is sounding very, very sus. The way she describes the living situation, she has this little like glimmer in her eyes, and she's very engaged with her ex. You can tell that she may feel something. It may not be a romantic feeling, but it's definitely, you know, some toxic feelings, I'll tell you that much. Y'all live together, you guys are exes, and you guys are periodically hooking up. Yeah, but it's not sexual. That's cap, man. Cut her off.
What immature things did I do when we dated?
Refused to tell your parents for like 7 of the 8 months.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, you broke up with him because he felt like your brother, but you guys dated for 8 months? It took you 8 months to realize you were dating your brother, bro? Oh, man. So my high school stories are bad, but this is not to mention, she said earlier that she waited a whole month before breaking up with him. How sad is that?
I was under the impression that I wasn't allowed to date anyone.
Hey, it's totally fine. I mean, some parents, like out there, they're very conservative and they don't want to see their kid date, whether it be boy or girl. They just don't want to see them date early. They want to make sure they're mature and they know what they're doing. It was like me too. It was kind of weird for me to even think of dating because I couldn't even bring up the topic or idea of my parents. I never had that talk with my parents. The whole, you know, birds and the bees and dating and all that. I had to learn that myself, you know? No. But I mean, yeah, I had to kind of learn everything through my friends and through my own little social experiments. So I never really had that kind of relationship with my parents. A lot of kids have that kind of similar experience too. So sometimes it's hard to bring these kind of things up. And by the time I did introduce my girlfriend the first time to my mom, I think I was like 17 at the time, and it was weird. She was kind of just like, yeah, you know, if you're happy, you're happy. But she gave off the kind of, not disappointed, but just not interested vibe. So I can empathize where this guy's coming from. You know, it's all good, man. If your parents are strict.
Did you ever cheat?
It's probably time to drink.
There's people who thought that you were with them when you were with me.
I told you, she cheating, bro. That photo that she sent him, riling him up. Come on.
I'm gonna take a shot because we disagree about this and I don't want to explain it at all.
So one night we were at a friend's house playing Truth or Dare, and then
Yeah, I don't want to explain it because I'm gonna drink. And then she proceeds to fucking explain, like, come on, man. She didn't want to talk about it. Why are you talking about it? Man, you're an insensitive fuck. This is why I would say this is toxic. She got to cut this girl out of her life. Not to mention that they disagree with this point because she doesn't think she's cheated, but now she's trying to over-justify it. Ugh.
like 7 minutes in heaven, I went home, she stayed with the friend, and like, you made out with her?
But because it was a game, it wasn't cheating, right?
Exactly.
Right, Sal?
Oh, I take that all back. Jokes. She's also the toxic one. She made out with someone. Oh, whoopsies. Oh my god, the twists in the story. They're both toxic. Okay, so they're both probably perfect for each other. Two toxic people riling each other up, both cheating, both doing dog shit things while still hooking up with each other. Argue a lot. The makeup sex must be great. But that's kind of rude of her, though. She said she didn't want to explain it. That's why she took a shot. That's the point of taking a shot. You can't just go and then dox her. Like,
Describe the first time we had sex. It never happened.
We didn't.
Wow.
It happened with my husband, not
Yay.
with
I don't think the bro needed you patronizing him because I'm sure he's still working his way to the sack. He's just trying to find the one, all right? shit, the hell it ain't you.
Do you think we've improved in the bedroom since we've dated? Yes.
Yes, of course.
When I had my first orgasm, it wasn't you.
And who was it?
It was Daryl.
Oh, he must have used his mouth.
Yep.
Yeah, I was bad at that back then.
Yep.
You got to please your ladies. I'm just saying. Shit's a whole lot better when the ladies are enjoying themselves. Hey, brother, that's my advice to you, bro. If the lady's enjoying herself, you finna be enjoying yourself later. Okay, I'm just saying. But see, I told you they were hooking up. They're not together, but they've been hooking up.
What negative things did your friends say about me when we dated?
They would say like, you're a cheater, you don't treat me right, but mostly that you're just selfish.
Why she acting so surprised? She was like literally agreeing with everything she was saying. Like, oh yeah, I'm cheater. Yeah, I'm very bad. Oh yeah, I sucked him off in Burger King. Yeah, that's me. Yeah, it just seems like she has no remorse for cheating, and unfortunately, I'm sure that the other girl also doesn't have much remorse for it, and that's why this is such a little toxic exchange between the two.
I don't think my friends said anything negative about you because my friends were also your friends. I think most people in the group tend to like you more than they liked me. I definitely remember after we broke up, just thinking like, I feel awful. I can't wait for somebody to ask me how I'm doing, and not one person ever did. Not one.
Fuck! No one checked up on the bro. Not only was she the one to break up with him, no one wanted to comfort the dude. Like, I mean, even if you liked the girl more, you guys were still in the same friend group. Not even a single person went up to the bro and was like, hey, how you doing, man? Like, you know, you want to get a feed or something? Just kick it. Not one. You tell me everyone went to go fucking support the chick, even though she's the one who dumped it. And oh, man, we need to protect this man at all costs, bro.
Do I ever pop into your head when you're having sex or touching yourself?
Not pop. I put you there sometimes. Stick to what you know.
I learned the mouth thing.
Do you remember what I look like naked? Describe it.
I saw you naked yesterday. I know. You were in the shower and you opened your legs and you go, look, I'm shaved.
Hey, y'all motherfuckers too comfortable, man. Shit, y'all ain't even dating, bro. Hey, y'all see each other naked and shit. Like, don't you feel uncomfortable? Man, y'all should be ashamed. Like, after a shot, you gotta, give show some respect. You gotta, if you're not together, you gotta walk around like this. You know what I mean? Walk around like like this, you know?
I used to have a really like bony waist. Like it used to just be like, put my hands on your waist.
Wow, you're getting...
And then further down the waist.
You better fucking...
I'm sorry, what? My guy got the hourglass.
Do you remember what I look like naked?
I never found out.
You never did? This is something that you don't know about me, but
I got a huge fat dong. You missed out.
I was sexually by a stranger when I was a really little kid. And I like coming out of that moment, like I was really little and the main thing that popped in my head was just like, I should be more careful, which has led to a lot of just anxiety over not being fully clothed at all times.
Wow, this guy's had a rough. Brother, if you're listening to this, everything's gonna work out. Good things are gonna come your way. I believe in karma in that sense. You know, you've had some shit things happen to you in life, and I'm sure one way the universe is gonna repay you in this. You know, I hope you find yourself a lovely partner, and you find some fulfillment within your life, within your job, career, and just everyday life, because that's something that no one should ever have to go through. It's very, very sad. But wow, I did not see that one coming. This episode is pretty hectic and contrasting emotions. On one side I'm laughing and making jokes about these cheaters, and then on the other hand we have my guy here who has practically zero sympathy from friends that he has, and he had a very traumatic experience. Oh my goodness, like
I like you like in your grown man era. Like I like you a little thicker, I like your beard. You had such a baby face.
You two are single?
Yeah.
The way you look at each other. Are there still feelings here?
I always love
Well,
him.
yeah.
I always love him.
And she's always pretty. She's been pretty ever since, so.
yeah, Loki thinks you just kind of want to slay, but the bro definitely got feelings. You can hear it in the tone of his voice. But man, this producer's just trying to stir up some shit. Even if they were like arguing, I swear he could have still just been like, like the way you guys are yelling at each other, like the tenderness in your voice. I'm sure you guys still have feelings, right? Right. Touch each other's hands. Hold each other's hands. Right. Now look into each other's eyes and make out furiously. God, you need to cat it out.
I mean, if we're not with someone in 10 years or whatever, then we'll probably just get married.
but nothing like we would have girlfriends on the side.
And that sounds like not bad of a compromise. I'll give you that one. At least you guys got each other. See, this is what I mean. They're perfect for each other. They're both toxic, and two negatives make a positive.
What did our relationship teach you?
It definitely just taught me, like,
Don't sleep with your brother.
if you need something, say it.
Yeah.
Because as much as I like to like tease you about the fact that you never kissed me, that was something I very much wanted that I never told you.
Yeah, but you also got to realize there's probably some problems and issues going down with the other person. And the more that you say you wanted to communicate things that you wanted, how about you help and encourage the other person to communicate what they wanted? Because it just sounds like a lot of want, a lot of take, and not a lot of give. You know what I mean? Relationships a two-way street. That's all I'm saying.
Do you still love me?
As a friend, yeah.
I'd agree on that. I still have a lot of platonic love for you.
Nice.
And like, it meant so much to me that you were at our wedding. And I'm just glad to still have you in my life,
Yeah.
dude.
But this guy's a fucking true gem, man. Hey, I want to be your friend. That's so cool. You even went to a wedding? Goddamn, you might as well plan the whole thing at this point.
I love you so much. I mean, in a friend way, but I still love you to death, and I think that's better than anything else.
I love you too.
I'm gonna cry.
Aww.
But yeah, I love you so much.
I love you so much too.
Oh man, it's funny at first. Now it's getting kind of cringe. I just know they're just gonna do some wild shit after this episode.
Of course I love you.
Are you still in love with me? He's still convinced that one day it might work out.
I'm kind of rooting for you too.
I ain't rooting for y'all. I'm rooting for the bro. He needs to gap. This is toxic as shit. I told you he still got feelings. Otherwise, he wouldn't have taken a shot. This is why this game is so fucking telling, It's like you're answering without answering. But hey, that's all we have for that episode. I mean, what have we learned today? I think we've learned that communication is key. I mean, I could say that all the time, but let's dig a little deeper, because at the end of the day, like Blondie has said, you gotta communicate for the things you want, and if you don't, then you're only just gonna regret, and you can't live life with regret. But you also gotta understand what's going on from the other person's perspective. So communicate not just for yourself, but for the other person. And also, if you are still friends with a ex or whatever, that's super cool. But try not to push it further than the platonic stage, because otherwise it gets a little messy. You're more prone to argue with each other because you guys know each other's flaws and you know each other's strengths. And you know how to build someone up, and you also know how to tear them down. Okay, so you need to cut this shit out and cut this toxic bullshit out your life. All right. Anyway, this was just something a little lighthearted. I've been doing a lot of serious stuff lately, so I thought I'd just have a little fun with this one. But thank you guys for watching. If you enjoyed that, make sure you hit the subscribe and like button. I'll see you guys next time. It's me, LV. Peace. Wish you were here right